All right, good afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone's getting through this, what is it, third or fourth week now, self-quarantining here. I know that times are tough right now, and it can be a little challenging trying to keep your mind positive and your really just your sanity. I know myself, I've had my daughter home from school for a couple weeks now, and it's really getting trying. I really admire the stay-at-home parents, especially our school systems that give us a hand with watching our little ones while we are out there working. So you sometimes don't realize how hard things are until you have to do them yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to take a moment to talk about our fixed indexed annuity, and specifically our index performance report. So the verdict is out on how a fixed indexed annuity has performed through this market volatility, specifically speaking, just the month of March alone. So one of the questions that we're often asked, especially for people that either are unfamiliar with fixed index annuities or they're skeptical about the actual growth opportunities in a fixed index annuity, they ask us, what kind of growth can I experience, or what does it look like if we have a volatile market? What does that look like? And one thing that I can tell you is that these markets that we're going through right now are what fixed indexed annuities were designed for. That's what they were built for. And the reason I say that is because it's one of the only financial products on the market that will offer a guarantee, a 100% guarantee of principal protection, meaning you cannot lose any of your investment inside a fixed index annuity. Now, they're not vested at all in the market. It's just a link that your money is basically mirroring the performance as if it were invested in the market, and your money's still shielded from market losses and market volatility. So basically the way it works is the carrier will give you an agreed participation or cap on the performance of whatever index you're linked to. So obviously you don't get to participate in all of the upside, but with that being said, you also do not have to worry about any of the downside. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and what we're going to do is go in and first look at our index performance report for March of 2020. And from there, we're going to take the top performing indexes that actually did not have a loss, and we're going to go into our software here at Annuity Association to determine which annuities offer those indexes that actually gained interest through March. And obviously we're not all the way through March, but this is going to give us an idea of where they've performed to this point. So, but what we'll do is we'll try to identify which annuity products give us access to those indexes so that we can, gain in this volatile market. And I think this is going to be a very powerful demonstration for everyone to see what we do here at Annuity Association in terms of identifying the highest and best use from a fixed index annuity report and your specific needs from an investment perspective or retirement planning perspective. So give me one moment. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our index performance report. So this is from March of 2020 so far, throughout March. And if you notice, we have 4 columns here on the right, or actually 5. You got the name of the index, the year-to-date column, 2019, last year. We have the last 5 years and the last 10 years. So these columns are going to identify what the performance was for that specific index for those different periods. So if we look, the first one is the 10-year Treasury futures total return. Yield to date is 5.28%. So while everything else has, all the gains have been erased for the most part in the marketplace just from March, this is still holding strong here at 5.28, but you'll see all of the negative amounts, okay, for each index. Now, these are the indexes that are available in the various, hundreds of different fixed index annuity products. And so this is the year-to-date performance, including March. Now, a lot of these were positive, and most people's portfolio was positive before we came into March. So, but I want to show you this because a lot of these indexes that we're going to be reviewing today are what they call volatility controlled indexes. They're specifically designed with volatility controls built into them to help still achieve a safe rate of growth, a consistent rate of growth, even during these volatile markets. So we see the bond, the Bloomberg Barclays US aggregate 3.76% still up even through March. We've got the Citi Flexible Allocation 6 Excess Return, which is a volatility controlled index at 2.31%. Deutsche Momentum Allocator at 1.42 with a volatility control in there. And then we've got the Goldman Sachs, not really all that much to speak of, but still positive at 39 basis points. And then the real one, it looks like I might have passed it. The real one that we want to look at, did I pass it? Let's see. I must have, for some reason I can't see it right now. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. So the S&P Mark V, which is a volatility controlled index, is still positive year to date, even through this portion of March, at 2.46%. The last 5 years, this index has done, or I'm sorry, last year, this index performed at 13.7%. And then the last 5 years at 4.33%. And the last 10 years at 5.56%. Now, here's the thing. These are the gains that could have been had if you were in that index 100% with no market volatility, no losses. Okay, your money would not have been exposed to any market drops whatsoever if it was in a fixed indexed annuity with this S&P 500 Mark V index strategy. So that's the one that stood out to me the most so far on this report. And what I'd like to do is take a brief moment to now go into our proprietary software here at Annuity Association. We're going to specifically go in and look which annuity products offer the S&P 5 Mark V index strategy. So I'm going to pull that up now. So I'm in our tool here. We're going to go into the index sorter, and we're going to type in S&P 500 Mark V excess returns. That's the one. And now what this tool is going to do is it's going to sort all of the different annuities out there, fixed index annuities that offer that specific. I had another one I was researching before I did the video. Let me take that out of here. But that one's going to be the the one that's going to, what we're going to do is try to find which products are available on the marketplace to allow us to participate in that index with no market loss. So here we go. So we've got the American Life product. It's called the American Select S&P 500 Mark V ER annual point-to-point. And the key here, guys, is that sometimes these index annuities will give you a higher participation rate above 100%. So if the index that the S&P Mark V performed at 10% and you're at 110%, then you'd get 11% of the gain. 11% total, so actually 1 percentage point above. So we've got American Select, S&P Mark V, 110% participation rate. And the cool thing here is that we can also look at the hypothetical historical performance if your money was invested in this annuity for the last 10-year period from December 31st of 2009 to December 31st of 2019. You would have saw a gain of 7.1% average credited interest. Okay. Next, we have a product from Midland. This is the S&P Mark V as well, and they offer 125% participation. So whatever the index does for the year, this is, in this case, it's a 2-year point-to-point. So whatever the index does for 2 years, you would actually get 125% of that gain, all while still having guarantees of principal protection. So that this product would have performed at 6.75%. And if we're looking for another 1 year point to point, we have the Gillico 10-year product from them, the Guaranteed Growth Plus, 100% participation. You would have had 6.47% in average growth over the last 10-year period from December 31st of 2009 to December 31st of 2019. So wanted to just take a few minutes to show you how we analyze not only the annuity products that are available on the market and the terms and conditions, but we also analyze the specific indexes and the index crediting strategies that are available in each annuity product on the market so that we can make the strongest recommendations when it comes to helping our clients identify the best annuities, whether it be for safe growth, guaranteed growth, from a fixed annuity, or lifetime income. So hope you found this video valuable. If you'd like to schedule a meeting, we're working on a 100% virtual platform using Zoom. You can do that. I'll put a link at the bottom of this email or the bottom of this video for you to schedule a meeting, or you can just give me a call. My phone numbers will be at the bottom of this email and my signature. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there.